Hi, everybody. It's nice to be able to talk to you all today, and happy National Apprenticeship Week. My name is Barry, and I work for Compass Group UK and Ireland, one of the world's largest organisations for food, hospitality, and contract catering. It's a pleasure to be able to talk to you today, and I'm probably going to take the next 20 to 25 minutes of your time to talk all about who Compass Group are as an organisation, what sort of services do we provide as an organisation, talk about our amazing apprenticeship programme that we have within Compass Group and the array of amazing apprenticeship qualifications that we can offer to you. And we can also talk about the different job opportunities that we have across Compass Group and how we look to develop individuals on the career ladder to ensure that you can really feel like you can join Compass Group and absolutely feel like you're not just joining to get a job, but you're joining to build a career pathway for yourself for the long term, an exciting career pathway too. I've got a presentation that I'd like to be able to talk you through today. And within the presentation, I've included some videos as well. So these are videos that will show you a little bit more about what Compass Group do as an organisation. You'll also get to hear from some of our amazing apprentices within Compass Group through some of the videos and their apprentice experiences. And also as well some of the wider team within Compass Group. So they'll talk to you about why it's a great time to come and work at Compass Group, and also the different projects and the initiatives that we are involved with too, such as sustainability and climate net zero, and thinking plant-based forward approach as well from a culinary and food perspective. So you'll get to listen to me for the entire time, and I hope that the presentation overall is informative and helpful, and hopefully makes you excited to want to find out more and want to come and work for us here at Compass Group. I'll begin the presentation now, and just to say, I am aware that the sound quality of the videos, they should be okay, I believe, but if anybody can't hear any one particular video, then after today's presentation, I can happily share certain content with Pathway to ensure you can receive access to some of the videos. And also just to mention at this early stage of the presentation, we will happily arrange within Compass Group, within the team I work within, to contact any individuals that would like to talk to us about Compass Apprenticeships after today's presentation, and I'll leave with you the information of how you can reach us, so we can have those conversations with you on an individualized level too, if that would be helpful. So starting with the presentation, in terms of Compass Group, what do we do? So we are an organisation that provides an array of services, including food services, FM, which is facilities management and guest services, security services, cleaning services, vending and micro markets, and procurement and supply chain services. Most notably, Compass Group are recognised as being a very large hospitality organisation for contract food and catering. We are always advertising for roles right the way throughout the UK, and these roles can include catering assistants roles, front and back of house. Back of house, we mean like in the kitchen, for example, cleaning roles, security officers. We always are advertising for reception and administration teams, as well as retail assistants, entry-level chefs and supervisors. We literally do have thousands of jobs on offer across the country, because as an organisation, we tend to employ around 40,000 staff in the UK, and throughout the year, we're looking to expand in certain areas of the country, and we often have job roles that are ongoing within certain parts of the country too. So it's an exciting time to come and join us, especially now that we're in a period where the organisation continues to grow since the distance of the pandemic. Our sectors within Compass Group, we talk about sectors within Compass Group, which is just the different parts of the business that we look after. So within Compass Group, we have a business and industry side of the business, and this can include organizations that could be within maybe like manufacturing and factories, etc., or major sorts of offices whereby there's behind the scenes we look after the maybe the kitchens and the facilities within those setups. We also have a healthcare sector, so there's a lot of the hospitals throughout the UK that are actually looked after by Compass Group, and within those hospitals there can be lots of different job roles, not just within the hospital in terms of nursing, etc., but also as well the facilities management and the looking after the buildings, and also as well if you've been into a hospital you might see shops like Marks and Spencer's, for example, or a Costa Coffee. Well, their majority then will be run by Compass Group, and the teams that work in the Costa Coffees or the Marks and Spencers as examples, or the Boots, will be people that are employed by Compass Group. Education, we have an education sector, which is our Chartwell sector, so like, for example, our private schools. Sports, leisure and hospitality, so a lot of these sort of football stadiums and major stadiums of the country are run and looked after by Compass Group. So for example, in the London, taking London as an example, the football stadiums can include Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or Chelsea FC or Brentford Football Club. From a venues perspective, we also have the O2 Arena. The Twickenham Stadium is another example. That's just in London, but this is an example for the rest of the country. And absolutely within those types of venues, we provide the hospitality services, the guest services, the customer services, the security, the facilities management, and everything that needs to be provided for hospitality, the chefing, the cooking, the kitchen teams are provided by Compass Group. So therefore, the array of teams that we have require an awful lot of staff. Whether that be, for example, on a football stadium, it might just be match day staff for people that are looking to work maybe on a part-time basis, or it could be on a more sort of permanent level, working within the hospitality teams, the kitchen teams, learning to become a chef, an apprentice chef, and a hospitality, an apprentice, front of house, guest services, fine dining experiences, the kiosks within the stadiums, absolutely anything that you can think of to do with these types of venues. Compass Group would be supplying the teams and that work in these venues. We also have a government and defence services contract as well. So a lot of the army and military bases across the UK are looked after by Compass Group, as well as offshore and remote too. So yeah, we are based everywhere. In terms of UK brands, everything I've just described to you is split into what we call sectors. So within Compass Group, you could be working, for example, Levy UK, which is one of the brands you might be seeing on the slide there. And Levy is our hospitality industry. So everything I just said about football stadiums or the horse racing as well. A lot of the horse racing venues across the country is all looked after by Compass Group. The Wimbledon tennis tournament, the Brit Awards, which is this weekend, is all looked after by Compass Group. So all the staff, the team, and everybody that works at the Brit Awards evening are all a mixture of different Compass staff from across the country that all come together because you need an extra amount of staff for that night. And that includes a lot of our apprentices too. And within the team I work within, we invite our apprentices to be part of such an occasion, such as the Brit Awards evening or working at the Wimbledon tennis tournament, as two examples. So as part of their apprenticeships, if they're working in a hospitality apprenticeship, whether that be as a chef or learning to become a chef, or in the front of house to be hospitality or customer services, these are an amazing experiences that can absolutely change the way you learn or think about hospitality and customer services, and make your apprenticeship experience even more exciting. That goes just beyond knowledge and skills development. So that's that. A lot of our clients, we have a lot of clients within Compass Group. Some of them are based upon this slide here. So as I say, we work with Chelsea Football Club, Aston Villa, Tottenham Hotspur, Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. We have the Kia Oval Cricket Ground, Google, Bristol Zoo, National Grid. The list goes on and on. Jaguar Land Rover, etc. And the reason for showing you this slide is to just put that message across that you could find yourself maybe one day working in one of these venues, but actually you're going to be working for Compass Group, and therefore, because we're such a large organisation, we want to ensure that the structure of everything we do within all of these venues ensures that we're always thinking about our employees and the skills development of our employees too. So therefore, ensuring that you don't ever look at a job at Compass Group as just a job. You're looking at the next step in your career and where you want that career to take you. And because we're also such a large organization, there is this amazing added benefit of not being able to just work in one part of Compass Group. You have the opportunity to develop your career and expand your career across the multiple sites and sectors of Compass Group if that's how you think your career should go, which is really positive. I'm going to show you a video now. Hopefully the sound will come through properly, but this gives you more of an overview as to everything I've just explained. Fantastic. That video that you've just seen in that presentation, I can say that I've seen an awful lot of that side of Compass Group, which is over the 6 years that I've worked here. Everything that I've just shown you, I can say is absolutely true, and it gives me great excitement to work for Compass Group, and it gives me even more excitement to be able to talk to you about Compass Group today, because we absolutely believe in finding the best possible talent out there, and helping individuals grow and develop a skill set that, even if you've got no prior experiences in any particular job, but you've got an interest in wanting to pursue that particular job or that particular career pathway, our amazing apprenticeship opportunities and career development opportunities will ensure that we can support and develop you to have that opportunity that you want. It can be very easy, we understand, to maybe think about what you might have achieved in school or in your education so far to date, and sometimes outcomes of grades can often impact your thinking. Within Compass Group, we believe in hire the smile and train the skill, and basically by that we mean that if you don't have any particular prior skill set or experience in any particular job role you're interested in, but Compass Group do offer that job role, then we'll happily support you to ensure that from that entry-level process, you're given the skills and development and the support and the qualifications that you need through the apprenticeship program to upskill you and give you an exciting career platform. And a lot of our best staff in the business, across our teams, they are individuals that, yes, we have amazing individuals that did wonderfully well in education, but also those that didn't do so well in education. And we understand that that's not the most important thing. It's about your enthusiasm, your motivation levels, and your desire to want to pursue a particular career pathway. So if we have that career pathway as an option for you, we'd love to talk to you about that and the apprenticeship program and the opportunities that we might be able to help you with. Just a quick one of the map that you can see on the screen. It's just a quick hotspots map to show that we're always recruiting throughout the country at all times. We are based right the way throughout the UK and Ireland, and we do have thousands of vacancies, which I'll talk to you a bit more about soon. Another video to show you very quickly about why it's a good time to work at Compass Group. Compass
Compass Group UK and Ireland are the biggest contract caterer in the UK. In fact, they're the biggest in the world. And they've got such a diverse portfolio of sectors, of clients, and of places that we operate in. Whether you're chefing, front of house, you're a cleaner, you're a KP in a kitchen, there are so many places you can go. There are so many places you can work. There's no better time for you to come to us. We're evolving, we're changing, we're growing, and we're developing. And we're heading toward a brighter future. And you can be part of that future.
Just to quickly pick up on a couple of questions I can see in the chat there. I think Emmanuel's asked, do we provide apprenticeships in cybersecurity? We do have a range of digital and data apprenticeship programs within Compass Group that include this side of things. So yes would be the answer to that question. And Jennifer has asked the question, do we have healthcare based in Birmingham? Yes, we do, and it's something we can also discuss. That's no problem at all. So the next video I want to quickly show you is about this aspect of Compass Group. Within Compass Group, we believe in people development, and also it's the collective group of people within Compass Group that make us such a people-focused and people-orientated organisation. We have internal initiatives such as Women in Food and Embracing Inclusion, Pride in Food, and our Armed Forces Covenant. But I'd like Leanne just to talk a little bit more about Women in Food, which is very close to our hearts.
Here at Compass Group UK and Ireland, it's a great place to work. We have some amazing apprenticeship programs. We're really trying to encourage more people within the hospitality industry. It's a really inclusive environment. It's a great place to work. There's some great skills and knowledge to be learned, and there's loads and loads of opportunities across all of our sectors. We're really trying to champion more females within our industry. I would love to see more female chefs being represented across our business. It's a really great place to work, and I would advise anyone to take the opportunity that's there and to come and join us and be part of the Compass family.
Leanne, who you just listened to then, she's currently enrolled in one of our most exciting apprenticeship programs that we have here at Compass Group, called the Forward with Marcus Waring program. Marcus Waring is a very well-known established celebrity chef, and he's been working with us now for coming into his third year, and we've developed the most amazing apprenticeship program that takes chefs from that sort of level 3 era into the really sort of head chef, executive chef level programs, level 4, level 5 apprenticeship programs, and we have the most amazing. It's an award-winning program now. And we are really proud of it, and it's something that you want to think of yourselves as something that if you're interested in wanting to become a chef, or if you've already got prior chefing experience, etc. This is all part of the offer within Compass Group. It's to make the world of work and learning come together and make it really fun, engaging, and meaningful for you. So that's really, really important. And more women in food is something that's close to everything we do at Compass Group. To have more female chefs in the industry, and this is something we all really support. So again, it goes back to that message. If you don't have the prior necessary skills or experience, that doesn't mean it should be a hindrance. We can support you through the right apprenticeship development pathways. The slide you're currently looking at the minute talks about sustainability, and it's just to mention, because this is very important in today's era, that sustainability is very important to Compass Group. We have our Planet Promise, which is for Compass Group's global commitment to sustainability. We have a climate net zero 2050, which is more 2030, if I'm honest, pledge to be compliant by 2030 in the majority of net zero requirements. We're thinking an awful lot more about plant-based forward meals and making plant-based forward meals the wow factor and the most exciting thing. And again, our program with Marcus Waring, as an example, is a testament to this and the amazing meals we produce. We want to ensure food waste is eradicated completely, or to within 1%, and packaging and plastic to be removed from what we do within Compass Group, and also have responsible sourcing. And these are all very important things today in today's world, that when you come to work for an organisation like Compass Group, you want to know that these are close on our agenda and really matter to us, and we want to make meaningful changes as a leading, business in the industry, leading the way and showing how it should be done, and ensuring we do it and deliver what we say we'll do. Just to quickly talk about a little bit more about that, here's Carolyn.
At Compass Group UK and Ireland, we've recently made a commitment to reach climate net zero by 2030. Whether you're a chef, whether you're a cleaner, whether you don't quite know what role you might want to have next, we have an opportunity to get involved in the most extraordinary commitments the industry and us as an organisation has made to date. And the reason for that is because we need talent, and we need skill, and we need passion, and we need people who just fundamentally care about the future that the next generation will inherit. And if you care about any of those things, then we will really have a role for you, because ultimately what this really means is uniting wholesale change and having extraordinary people who want to be part of that.
So let's talk a little bit more about apprenticeships and early careers. So within Compass Group, we have a wonderful apprenticeship program. And just to get us started on this, here's a quick video for you.
Hi, my name's Sophie. I'm a buyer at Food Buy, and I've just completed the SIPS Level 4 apprenticeship scheme with Compass. So I joined the scheme around 2 to 3 months after joining Food Buy, and I was part of their graduate cohort. I joined because I had a predominantly economics and financial background, and I had very little knowledge of procurement and how it worked. So I felt like I needed something to kind of give me that boost and give me that extra knowledge. And then I found SIPS, and we were introduced to SIPS, and it felt like the best next step. I've learned so much through the apprenticeship scheme. I mean, it doesn't start with just the kind of certification that you get. So SIPS is one part of it. For me, it was, the knowledge and the models and the theories and what goes behind it was so useful, and has really enabled me to be confident in the career that I've chosen. But I guess outside of that, the skills that you develop, presentation skills, time management skills is a huge one. And also, I guess, because you have those 7 hours a week known as off-the-job training, you get a real opportunity, which I don't think you get anywhere else, to develop yourself and to choose what you want to learn. So we did like Excel courses and things like that. So that was really useful. And to have that excuse and that opportunity to be able to do that has been really great. So I've learned so many skills. I enjoyed most about the apprenticeship is kind of the confidence it gave me. So I had no knowledge of procurement and how it works. And I guess now, obviously, I have that base of knowledge and that kind of boost. I mean, obviously, as well as having 2 years in industry now, I have kind of best practice and how it works, which has been really great. But also because Compass organised and sort everything out, and you're probably more likely to be able to do it with colleagues or friends. So I was able to do it with my friend Matt, who was also on the graduate scheme. And having that support and having someone to do it with you has absolutely been one of the best parts of the apprenticeship. If you feel like you don't understand something, or feel like you need a bit of extra help, or someone to run things by, it's really, really been great to have been able to do it together. So next steps for me, now that I've finished the apprenticeship scheme, I now finished the graduate scheme as well. So I'm working as a full-time buyer. I guess I didn't really know what I wanted to do after I left uni. I had absolutely no idea. So I kind of fell into buying, and this kind of apprenticeship and what I've learned so far has given me a real boost in knowing that I think this is where I want to be for now, and how my career is going. So I guess that's next steps will be perhaps level 5 and 6, and seeing how to continue to boost and continue to learn. I hope that my career ambitions, I guess, I'm young, so we'll see, but being in buying and procurement has been so enjoyable so far, so I don't see myself changing anytime soon. Finally, my advice and guidance for anyone thinking of starting the apprenticeship scheme is absolutely do it, go for it. I wouldn't take any of it back, but kind of go into it with your eyes open, not for lack of being told, but I was really kind of naive as to how much work and time commitment it was going to be, and how much work was going to go into it. As I kind of didn't think too much into that aspect of it. And so, you know, it's 2 years, which is quite a significant period of time. And it is, you know, 7 hours a week off the job training, you've got your exams, you've got things going on, presentations. And so you really don't underestimate that this is going to be a big commitment for you. And I think I wish I'd known that going in a bit more, because I think I was, as I said, I was a bit naive to all of that. Wouldn't take it back, absolutely, would still recommend doing it, but just go in knowing that it is going to take up a few, quite a bit of your time. Brilliant, thanks a lot.
That was Sophie, and Sophie's done so well since she's come to us. Sophie's level of qualification, you can see there on the screen, is level 4, which is a qualification that takes a longer period to complete, and it requires Sophie to have the right amount of time to complete her qualification too, and the right amount of support. A lot of our apprenticeships can also be at level 2 and level 3, and these qualifications can be, you know, 12-month qualifications, so not as long as Sophie's one there. And again, depending upon your chosen pathway, the demand of the qualification will vary too, and absolutely 100%. What is the most important thing to know is that Compass Group fully supports apprenticeship programs for everyone that enrolls onto an apprenticeship program. You will get the complete support that you need to ensure that you can enjoy it, you can learn, develop your skills and knowledge, and really grow using the apprenticeship as that platform. And that's exactly what we want to use it for, to develop new individuals into the Compass Group, but also to develop our current staff as well, which is very important. So from a career development perspective, you have that. In terms of an apprenticeship, Compass Group fully recognise that an apprenticeship is a paid job. But what I want to explain today is that Compass Group are a real living wage employer. So therefore, if you enrol onto an apprenticeship with Compass Group, you will not be paid an apprentice wage. You'll be paid the proper real living wage for your particular job. You're paid by proper benchmarking industry standards, and you're not paid an apprentice wage, which is a very important thing to bear in mind. And we're very proud of that side of things. We ensure you get all the off-the-job training and on-the-job training that you need. And if you didn't acquire it through prior education, there's the option to complete your English and Maths too as part of an apprenticeship program. The qualifications, all fully funded, all fully supported, and done in the most enjoyable way that combines the world of work with learning. We want an apprenticeship to be the best it can be, and an apprenticeship will enable all apprentices, regardless of your age, experience, or current job role, to work and earn a wage while gaining new knowledge and skills. And the image that you're seeing there are of our Apprentice Chef of the Year from a couple of years ago. We do an Apprentice Chef of the Year competition every year, which I'm going to play a video on in just a moment. Key benefits of apprenticeships, we know and understand that, you know, apprenticeships match the skills of employees to the skills that everybody needs, them and us. It helps to attract the best candidates into the business. We are an organisation that takes career professional development very, very seriously. And we want to bring the best people in. And the best people are those that have the real motivation and energy and desire and enthusiasm. And if we can provide the right pathway of development through the qualifications of apprenticeships, then that's just the right thing to do for you and for everybody. Development in individuals helps to reduce staff turnover. It's a proven fact. Individuals who are happy in their job, individuals who are happy in their development, will stay for much longer, and that's something we firmly believe in. Also, apprenticeships enables candidates to start careers in jobs without any previous experience required, and this is really important. I do want to reiterate that message, that don't let what your current qualifications, or maybe any qualifications you don't have, hinder you, etc. We are all about wanting to help you drive forward with your career pathways. We want to create new talent across Compass Group, improve productivity, and always ensure staff morale is at the highest. Our apprenticeship roadmaps, I've included some in today's presentation, but if anybody's listening today and is interested in wanting to learn to become a chef, for example, well, our apprenticeships start at level 2 and go through to level 3, level 4, level 5, 6 and 7 degree level apprenticeships. And that's something to reiterate, that our apprenticeship programs you can do as many apprenticeships as you like within Compass Group. If you take the word apprenticeship away and you sort of replace it with qualifications, the ability to continue to do the next level up of qualification, all within our amazing apprenticeship pathways. And that's really, really important that we recognise that. And all through our social media this week, we're celebrating apprentices of every single level within Compass Group, which is amazing. So if you want to learn to become a chef, we can enroll you onto a production chef level 2 or a commis chef qualification. Maybe you're interested in wanting to become a baker, for example. These are all things we can discuss with you. It's no problem. I want to quickly show you a video because something that I hope inspires or resonates with anybody who's listening to become a chef today might enjoy this particular video, because it reverts back to what I said a minute ago about our Apprentice Chef of the Year competition. And this is from a couple of years ago, but we would like you to see today the type of things we do to really make your apprenticeship exciting, make learning worthwhile, and make everything you do fun.
The apprenticeship competition is really, really important. It shows that we're investing in the future, and it shows we're delivering on our promise to grow chefs organically from within, and to give people great training and give them the opportunity to compete against each other and challenge themselves in a fully commercial environment. This final today is all about their food, their inspiration, how they look at food. Today's dishes will tell me a lot about what type of chefs we've got in the kitchen. I'm looking forward to spending time with them and understand their philosophy about food. This is all going to show on the plate at the end. Competitions are really, really important for our apprentices. They help give you confidence and they help you believe in yourself. It's good to put them under that little bit of pressure, see how they innovate, how they accomplish their menus. It can always be alien coming into a kitchen you don't know, but these are good experiences for them, things that they can take on into the next stage of their careers. You've went into a restaurant and you ask a chef to give you their 3 best dishes. That's what I'm hoping for today. All 3 dishes need to work with each other. Here are our delivery partner. They work with us to make sure that we deliver all of our training for our apprentices. It's about getting the best out of them and working with the best in the process. Regardless of what sector you're in, you can aim right for the top. Hit being the delivery partner. We can support with every step of that way. The workshops we do, every subject is current, it's relevant. It will tell you the whole pathway that's available to you to go from a level 2, your foundation, up to now degree level. We work in collaboration to ensure that the courses that we deliver from a combi chef all the way up to exec chef level are absolutely fundamental for the business. I think the future is really exciting with the new training programs we have on that are ever evolving. If there is anything that Compass require, we can start building it into the program ourselves. Without that synergy between HIT and Compass, it wouldn't work. All competitions for me are really important. I think it gives you a real good indication of where our apprentices are at any given time. Watching and tasting the food is one of the things I really enjoy the most, because the chefs are the future. It's so important that Compass are investing in our apprenticeship program. We don't have enough chefs in our industry, so it's really important we get some real good quality chefs coming into all of our sectors. There are so many levels, it's almost like an onion. You peel one layer and you keep going, keep going, keep going. But I find with Compass, every level is supported by the sector you're in. There'll be a training program and there's development and a pathway for you. All I can say is, wow, what an amazing achievement you've all done. The winning menu showed real points of difference and flavours that were absolutely delicious and beautifully cooked in so many different areas. So first prize goes to again. I think the apprenticeship program is massively important to our business. Organic growth from within is equally as important. If you don't give people opportunities that we're looking for, so give them opportunities while they're with us, and they will stay the course.
I don't know what's happened, really. I don't believe it, that I'm holding that in my hands. It was something spectacular in my life, so it's incredible.
So exciting. I can't say every year I'm part of the Apprentice Chef of the Year competition, and with our wonderful, amazing training provider, HIT Training as well. They're just the most amazing partner to be working with to deliver such an amazing qualification. But it all reverts back to you. We want the best experiences for you. It goes just beyond trying to absorb knowledge and skills and doing written work, for example. It's about the teaching and learning and how we can get that across for you. So I hope you enjoyed that. Other examples very quickly of different apprenticeship roadmaps from a front of house perspective. We have wonderful qualification offer in retailing, retailing level 2, level 3, level 4, and again, considering the management, senior management level, right the way through to degree level. In terms of cleaning as well, cleaning and facilities management, we have and we provide an amazing amount of apprenticeships for facility services, cleaning operatives. We have facilities management and supervisor level, security first line manager, again operations senior management level, and the pathway goes on. And these are just examples of whereby we offer apprenticeship programs. It could be for cleaning, it could be for hospitality, it could be for this one here, which is our business apprenticeships roadmap, whereby we can provide apprenticeships and qualifications in customer services level 2, customer service specialist level 3. If you're considering of wanting to become more of an office-based person, we provide like business administrator qualifications at level 3, digital marketing, team leading qualifications, and then it goes right the way up into specialisms, such as associate project manager at level 4, data analyst and business analyst level 5, right the way through to degree level. It could be that you want to work in finance, and we have a finance pathway for all of our levels 2 right the way through. Digital and IT, data technicians, HR pathway. We have a HR pathway for individuals looking to pursue that career. We do have an amazing array of pathways and qualifications that really cover everything across all sectors to ensure everybody has that chance to develop and grow as a current employee in Compass Group or as a new individual wanting to join Compass Group. And lastly, the very last video I'd like to show you today is of our wonderful receptionist based at our Parklands office in Birmingham. And
Hello, my name is Kelly Doyle and I'm a receptionist at Compass Group. So being on reception, you don't get to see the ins and outs of my organisation. So doing this apprenticeship course has given me the opportunity to learn a lot more and to build relationships with people within my organisation, and because of my apprenticeship course, I do feel like I've benefited from that, and I'm coming away with a lot more knowledge about my organisation that I didn't know before.
That is Kelly. She's absolutely fantastic, as Kelly. And I'm coming towards the end of things now in terms of the presentation that we wanted to share with you today. We could have selected all kinds of different videos or different apprentices to present to you. We do have the most amazing suite of resources that are all built because of our amazing apprenticeship program. We really do value people and we value career development, and the apprenticeship program is a wonderful way to introduce people into Compass Group. We have, as I say, job roles across the country, and I'd be delighted to talk to you in more depth about anything you're most interested in and seeing how we can align your career opportunities to what we can do here for you at Compass Group too. Hopefully I've been able to cover enough information to show you that we go beyond being just a food, hospitality, catering organisation. That is our most renowned thing that we're most known for. However, we do offer an awful lot of job roles across other sectors too within the country. If you are interested in wanting to know more about the vacancies we have in Compass Group, on our Compass Group website, which I believe was shared at the start of this presentation today by Pathway. Thank you for doing that. You can find our vacancies on our vacancy tracker page on our website, which is just the link that you can see on the screen here. And I think that's been shared just now again by Pathway. Thank you. And you'll be able to filter using your postcode, the type of job you're looking for, etc. And you can see what job roles are available right now within Compass Group that are the closest match to your home address. You can see the different sectors that are advertising, such as Chartwells and B&I and ESS, for example, healthcare. But most importantly, I'd like to say today that I've seen Pathway have shared my email address, which I really appreciate. And if you have any questions for me directly that I've not been able to answer for you today, please do email me directly to say you're part of this presentation today and you'd like to have a call with the apprenticeship team, and we'll happily schedule a call with you. And please do, yes, follow me on LinkedIn, and if you want to drop me a message, I can happily respond. And anything we can do to help you get your foot onto the career ladder within Compass Group, we'll happily do. So please do take us up on that opportunity to reach out to us, whether it be by emailing me directly, etc. And if you do notice a job, by the way, on the Compass vacancies page, if you go onto it, then please email me the information you found, and I'll happily then look into that job vacancy for you. I'll call you and we'll have a further chat about it. And I hope that helps. Anything that can ensure that your application's seen at the quickest opportunity, I'll help you with. And we really want to ensure that apprenticeships within Compass Group is something you take seriously, and are quite excited about wanting to do. So yeah, there's nothing else from me today other than to say Happy National Apprenticeship Week, and thank you very much for your time.